and I didn't get access to the internet, and that means I couldn't order a boat or I couldn't order an Uber to actually bring me home. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Judith. If you are new to this channel, and if you are not, I just want to say a big welcome to you. Thank you so much for always coming around to watch my videos. And like you always know, I am in Kumasi currently, so I make videos from Kumasi, from the lifestyle, showing you around, projects ongoing, and many more. And in this video, I'm going to, I put down some points. I get emails lots of times or on like people having the interest of traveling to Ghana and having Kumasi on their list as a place to visit. And then again, they asked me to make a video on the mistakes that I think every traveler makes when in Kumasi. And to think of it, I think it's a good video. If you are looking forward to visit Kumasi anytime soon or later, then this video is for you. But then again, first of all, I think before you visit a place, like what I personally do, before I visit a place, I go on the internet, like read much more about the place, because definitely you are moving out of your comfort zone and you do not want to land into any trouble or anything that is above you. So you have to go on the internet. This is the basic thing that you have to do. Go on the internet, search Kumasi, which part of Ghana it is. You get to know some of the things that are done here, the people living here, the language, the occupation, everything, like every basic thing that you have to search for. And after doing that, then you just get your transportation, like your means of transportation, whether by air, by land, by sea, whichever way. Then you make your way to Kumasi. And when you are here, honestly, the first thing that you have to consider is your place of accommodation. Like, you have to put that in thoughts. Like, definitely Kumasi is not somewhere you are living, or somewhere probably if you are a first-time visitor, it's going to be totally different, a whole different experience for you. So you have to look forward to your accommodation, whether you are going to book an Airbnb, a hotel, a guest house, or you have someone living here who is ready to accommodate you in their home. And if you have someone here who is ready to accommodate you in his or her home, like, you are sorted, like you are done. But then if you don't have anyone and you are now coming to like book a hotel, a guest house, an Airbnb, like I said, this is a new place for you. Kumasi is a new place for you, and you do not have to do something that is going to be outside of your budget, something that is going to make you stranded whilst you are here. So you have to go in for something affordable. So there are a few hotels in Kumasi here that are quite affordable. Sorry for the background noise, there's a moving truck around. So there's a few hotels and guest house in Kumasi here that are budget friendly, and I think I have to start doing videos on the hotels, but then I'll leave a list of them in the description, so you do check them out. And after booking your accommodation, I think you have to get used to the basic cultural gestures in Kumasi here. Like I always say, everyone knows that Kumasi is noted for culture, like Kumasi is the cultural backbone. Like everything here depicting culture. Like right now where I'm seated, you can see this cultural like everything here is cultural, so you have to get used to the cultural gestures in Kumasi here, the basic ones. Definitely a first timer and you wouldn't have them all at your fingertips, but then some of them that I can talk about is not using your left hand to point at things, to people, not using your left hand to greet people, not wearing a hat while greeting the elderly, because you might think we are in the 21st century, like you might think we are in the 21st century and all these things don't really matter, but honestly they do. You wouldn't know they do until you find yourself in such a situation. Like you have to be very careful about all these things. And another thing that I have to talk about is failing to greet people. Like Kumasi people take greeting as a very big deal. Sometimes I don't even understand. I'm like, you don't care about anyone, no one is feeding you, no one is taking care of you, but then if you don't greet people, it's a very big deal for them. And I think some of our culture, we can't actually dispose them off like that. When you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. So coming here, you have to greet people morning, afternoon, evening, because if you don't greet, they can literally watch you walk into trouble and everyone will stay quiet, like because you didn't greet. Because I've seen someone, like the person was going somewhere, I actually don't remember the place, and I knew where the person was going. There was, I think she was looking for something to buy, so she wanted where they sell some, and she asked the woman, will I get some to buy here? Just like that, the woman said, go. Like the attitude she used to tell the person, crash, she tell you that. I mean, I was like, oh, but I know that she won't get some. She said, well, I don't care, she didn't greet me, so I don't care. So greeting is a very big deal in Kumasi here. So when you are traveling here, you have to, I mean, note it that you are going to greet people whenever and wherever you see them. And yeah, I think in terms of transportation too, I can say that Bolt or Uber or Yango or all these, I mean, online means of transportation are not too reliable. Why am I saying this? You can find yourself in a certain location that you wouldn't have access to internet, you wouldn't have access to all these drivers, and you'll be stranded. So all that I'm trying to say is that on your coming here or prior to you traveling here, you should actually get a driver, like being a taxi driver or like a private driver, whatever, that you can count on him or her, knowing very well that whatever time that you call him to pick you up, wherever you are, he will be available to pick you up, and then you wouldn't be stranded. Because I personally have experienced a situation where I went to a place and I didn't get access to the internet, and that means I couldn't order a Bolt or I couldn't order an Uber to actually bring me home. And it was a terrible experience. Since you are coming here and this place is so new to you, you wouldn't love to put yourself in a situation where you are going to be stranded. So you have to, like, prior to your coming here, I mean, you would be able to identify good when you see good. I mean, you would see some of these drivers who are very good, down to earth, humble, and then you can speak with them to take you around wherever you are going to when you move here. And I think the last point that I have to talk about, last but not the least, at least you should be able to speak the local dialect. We know English is worldwide, like everyone speaks English currently in a 21st century Ghana, but then it's appropriate, and it's only good for you to be able to learn how to speak the local dialect. And even if you don't know how to speak it, I mean, you have to find someone who is fluent in speaking it. You have to find a local person, like someone who lives here, to take you around most of the time. Because in as much as we think everyone in this 21st century can speak English, we still have some people who are not too fluent with English speaking. And then when it comes to, in terms of buying something, in terms of shopping, in terms of going about and around, you still need someone who can speak the local dialect to take you around, so that you don't feel inferior, or you don't feel so you don't feel so uncomfortable moving around. And last but not the least, you should have a budget when moving here. Like, you should have a budget, whether a weekly budget, a daily budget, a monthly budget. Just have a budget, so you have something guiding you when you are spending. Because I've seen people move to places, people move here, and they ended up spending above their budget, and at the end of the day they got stranded. I think a friend of mine came 2 years ago. Even he was in Ghana before moving to the UK, and he came 2 years ago. He heard of this joint, oh let's go there. He heard of this joint, oh let's go there. Heard of this joint. Like you, I know you are ready to explore and experience new stuff, but then again, you should have a budget guiding you, so that you don't feel stranded when you are here. And yeah, I think that is the last point that I have to say. And yeah, till we meet in another video, please don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. And yeah, if you have any video ideas, anything that you like, anything that you want to know of, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section. Yeah, I hope to see you in another video. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, let me know. I mean, let's just interact in the comment section. Yeah, peace out.